What was Ramchand's mother actually doing near the stove? She was trying to make chapatis. She had just finished kneading the dough. Now what is kneading? Kneading means, children, you see that when your mother makes chapatis for you all, she takes wheat and then she pours water in it and then she keeps on kneading that wheat. Okay, that continuous process is called kneading. And finally, what is the result? Then she makes a dough out of that powdered wheat, isn't it? So, Ramchand's mother had finished kneading the dough and she was about to make the chapatis on the stove. Now, while Ramchand was again and again coming near the stove, she was scared that he might get hurt. So, what she did, she gave a piece of dough to Ramchand and asked him that go sit and make the most beautiful thing from this lump of dough in the world. Okay. Ramchand went. Ramchand went and sat and started thinking that what is the most beautiful thing in this world for him. He could imagine some sparrows, some rabbits. Why? Because his mother often used to make those things out of the dough in order to distract him and gave him to play with those things. But today it was very tough for Ramchand to think and to mold the dough into, mold the dough into something which is the most beautiful thing in the world. He kept on thinking and thinking and thinking. In the meantime, what happened? In the meantime, Ramchand's father called his wife, that is Ramchand's mother, to help him in the shop. Ramchand's father owned a shop near his house. So, Ramchand's father called her to help him in his work. So, Ramchand's mother, she warned Ramchand not to go near the stove and she left the room to help her husband. She went there, she helped her husband, and when she returned, she saw that Ramchand was still quietly sitting at the corner of the room, but he was weeping with the dough in his hand. He was neither crying loudly nor he was shouting, he was doing nothing, but he was weeping. Okay, she was surprised to see him weeping in that way. Why was he weeping? Then she took him, lifted him up in her arms and hugged him. Then she started examining him that whether he had physically hurt himself. But no, she found nothing as such. Ramchand had not physically hurt him. So she sang some songs for him, and then told some stories to him, and then she cooled him down. What did she see? She still saw that he was having that piece of dough in his hand. Okay. Then his mother continuously asked him what happened, but he did not answer. He was continuously crying and crying and crying. Then she was confused at what has happened. Then she looked very lovingly towards her child. Okay. Then what happened? Then he bursted into tears. And then he said that he doesn't know. He actually could not make the most beautiful thing in the world. He did not understand, he could not understand what to make out of that lump of dough into what was the most beautiful thing in the world for him. Okay, children?